Well, it's Harry Belafonte. Harry.
So I've got to see here. So yesterday we left off with this, and I started working on it this morning. Got most of it taken care of. I've got to UV map that hatch. And I set up some new tabs so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. But I didn't save them. Brilliant. It's always helpful. I set them and I forgot to save it. Oh my. I'm going to turn off that. Yeah, it's fully mapped. It doesn't look pretty. Why does it look so ugly? Let's UV map that again. There we go. Packet. That looks good. 10. That's on a 512. Let's 1024. That's fine. Okie dokie. What are we doing here? So we have that. We got the floors done, and we got some naming done. So I added them. They're Jeff, as in Jeffrey's tube from Star Trek. Where that comes from? This stands for goes nowhere, does nothing. Nice. So yeah, I got a hatch for that. I think that's mapped too. Does it look bad or not? Let's change our focal length a little bit. All right, and oh yeah, that's plenty. That's beautiful. All right, perfect. So that, and then I actually painted these guys dummies. They're just called null because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into Substance Painter, paint it up, and then since I don't need to repaint this object over again because I'm just going to copy it and put it over there after I'm done painting it, I use these to fill in the ambient occlusion markers and the imprints that I put around other objects that give it the impression that they're already. I'll just have to match up the shadows and I'll be fine. Pretty close anyways. And everything else is mapped. I even decided that I'm going to paint these emissions. So when I get in Substance Painter, I will paint those, and those look great. And then we'll come over here. I think we left off, we're working on the floor. Doesn't need to be anything special, just needs to be a floor. So that covers that. We can do extra paint jobs. Is that centered? That looks off. Uh-oh. Let's center this. and then change our 3D cursor to for XYZ 0, 0, 0. There we are. All right, and then we set that. That is center. That's not good. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, so what we're gonna have to do here is center. Oh my god, it's offset on all. Holy crap. So best thing we can do is just mirror it, center this guy right here, and then center it to the edge right there, and then we'll mirror it. Then we'll clean it up. Uh-oh. That might be why it got messed up. Boom, boom. Perfect. Then there we are. Alright, yeah, so that fixes that. And we'll need to actually rotate that. Grab rotate 45 degrees on the z-axis, negative. So, wait, no, we need to do it like that. Yep. And then we can apply another mirror modifier like that. That's still off center. That actually looks on center. Maybe it was just on the sides. I think we're all right. That looks like it has a lot more space than this one. What we can do, if we want to, just want to select this boy here. Space him out a little bit. He also doesn't look like he's as close either. I must be losing my mind. Oh no, I'm not losing my mind. I'm missing a piece. That's on that edge. That's on that edge. That looks about right. Just gotta eye it. That one's not the same. So if I do this, I also need to make sure it's the same elsewhere. Oof, that's not what I wanted. Just this one. Just trying to get everything lined up and make it look a little bit decent. I feel like these, yeah, so if you look right here, these line up, look like they line up almost perfectly. And these are way off. But it may be because this whole thing is a little off. Hmm. I think that looks decent. That's good. That's good. Yep. All right. And I think we got our 4 tiles done. And I don't think we really need anything new in this one. This is just another, it's one without the centerpiece. And you know what I think? Maybe we just need the floor and the center because all this is going to be duplicated as well. So there's no point in repainting all of that. So we can null that all out. And we'll just, well, do we? Because it's going to be identical to this one. It should be all right. The only thing different in this is the floor and the tiles. So we'll take that one and that one, hide it. And then we're going to tell all of this. We're going to join it to join it to these, yeah. And then we're going to erase all of its data. There we go. So there's null. And it's just going to be the floor for that, because essentially this is going to be the same thing. And we'll just have to make copies. It's fine. But this is for painting, so we don't waste our time. They're called 4 panels. All right. We're probably going to have to break those apart. So we'll do these 2. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh my goodness. Let's try that again. And then these. That one. Perfect. And we called them this, so I'll just steal the naming scheme. Just remove the Jeff. All right, and we're going to come in here. And we are going to UV map these. I really need to fix that. So what I'm going to do, you guys can see it. I have a default scene. Here's my default scene, made with one animation, my shader group. Oh, that's why I did set it up right. I just forgot to open it. So we'll open this, and then we'll go into our project folder. This one, and then we'll just make sure that we untick load UI. That way, when we load it, it loads the saved new scene style that I have. And then I do need to turn on some other backface calling. That's actually something I need to fix right now. So to go back here, turn that on. And then save this as my default scene. Now this is just some stuff that I do. This is nothing that you guys need to do if you don't want to, but I do it because I actually try to keep my Blender clean. I don't know. And I will save that, make sure it's clean. It's good. And then I'll set it as my default startup file. Then I will open the recent folder. Nope. Nope. Yep. There we go. And now we're back in it. And we've got that. So everything that you've seen that's black is going to be null because it's only using there to create a shadow effect because it's just a duplicate geometry. There's no reason to make it again. Did we name the floor right? Yep, we did. We removed the Jeffrey. Yep, panel 1, panel 3, panel 2. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, because this is, let's just keep it as organized as possible. Save that. Clean our scene. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Save. Perfect. Now let's save a copy because I've done a lot of work. Yeah, let's save it as a backup copy. And then let's reopen the original. Perfect. And now we're going to go to this boy. This is a mess in itself, but I think the only big things is definitely the floor. Floor is something new, and I'm going to have to fix that. And then we have to we're going to have to UV map all this, I think. Oh yeah, we have not mapped anything here. So what we'll do here is we'll have to UV map all of that. All right, but I can show you how. Easy peasy. All right, now I'm going to move on to cloning as much geometry from this boy over to this one, and then I'm going to pick and choose what I want. So this is my main guy that has all the stuff, right? So we'll grab him, duplicate him, drag him over, stop snapping. We're going to put him right here. We're going to move the rest of the stuff down a little bit. These are other projects that are in line, but whatever. And this is the one we're going to be working on. So we're going to, only thing new is, you know, actually quite a few things are going to be new in here because the lighting's going to be different. The baking is going to be different. So if we're going to bake, then we don't need to actually repaint it. We just need to rebake it. So we're still going to null out some of that stuff so we don't actually have to repaint it. We're just going to do some of the geometry here. We can steal that. We can steal the walls. Oh, not that wall. We can steal, looks like we may have to use that. Yep, we'll have to keep that. These we can steal. Those we can steal, they're easy. And then the floor. Sweet. So we've got almost everything we need. Got some pipes and stuff. I'm going to redo these grates because I was looking at perspective and how big they are. And this is about the average height of an avatar in Second Life. And if that was the case, your foot would get stuck in here. So we're going to make these a little bit more narrow and closer together. And then we'll get that cleaned up. Sweet. So let's unhide all that. Delete that. Check my chat if anyone's saying anything. No, they aren't. But it's okay. Actually, I wonder if they do notifications like that, where they tell you if someone's getting a chat or whatever. I'll just put it on my phone. That works. All right. What a day. I exercised way too hard this morning, and I feel so exhausted today. Head spinning, a little bit of a headache all day. Just been kind of blah. So I wanted to be online a little bit sooner than that, so I'm going to have to tone down the exercise just a little bit so I'm not killing myself. Anyways, all right, so yeah. Oh, and the ceiling. Yeah, the ceiling's gonna have to be new too, because that's not the same ceiling we have. But we can steal parts of it. So let's do that. So we're gonna need this. Let's grab those. Actually, we're gonna need all 3 of them. So we don't actually need to really do that. We'll just take these. We're gonna set stuff that we want. Join that. Then we're gonna clear out this and set it to null. So those are things we're not gonna need to paint. We're gonna need to paint the floor. So we'll hide that for a second. We're not gonna need to paint these? Question mark. No, we're gonna copy them. Crap. Oh, that's right. Gotta remember. So essentially the way it works is, I don't really have a scratch pad here, but because it's being painted, it can be duplicated over here. But then when it's textured, it needs to be, or baked, I'm sorry, when it needs to be baked with cycles, they will need to have their independent object space or object. So they will bake a different type of lighting solution, because there'll be different lights coming from this than there would be in a normal scene. So this one and this one over here will all have like different stuff. All right. So that's right. We don't need to paint. So we gotta basically go through here and tell us what we don't want to paint. So we don't want to paint that. And we don't want to paint part of this. So let's take what we want. Let's isolate this and grab the things we want. Literally that. Oh, and these. Take those 2 and join them together. This we can hide. Yep. So we don't need to paint. Oof, I feel like I should, but because the AO map is going to be different. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. So let's just delete it anyways, and we're just going to copy it from this boy, because I've got different solutions over here. We don't need that, so delete that. We're not going to have a hatch in here, so delete that, and delete that, and delete that, and delete that. The floor is going to be different, so we will probably need these, but only one of them. We won't need this. So let's delete that too. What we will need is not that either, or that, or that. It's 9 o'clock. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna isolate these items. Oh my goodness. Like that. Come down here. And we're gonna delete, actually no, we're not gonna delete it. We're going to raise it. So we can put it over here, and then I'm gonna take this, and this, and this, and this, everything. And I'm gonna snap it to something over here so I'm aligned perfectly. Select it all, do that, and then the easiest way to do that is to select all the objects you want, go into edit mode, find a common vertex that's easy to snap to. So let's snap it to this guy right here. You guys can see. We'll snap it to that one. So what I'm going to do is select that one last, and then have it set to the active element. And we'll global that active element. And that would help. We'll move. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slide it over in that and hope we can get that snap perfect. There is probably a better way to do this. But that works. All right, good. And then we just obviously want to go in here. We don't need all this, so we'll select those. I do kind of an X-ray mode. Come in here, select what I need, and then if I hit Control or Alt A, I select by what data, and I just choose normal. Boom, delete it. Same here. I'm not going to need these two. Delete that. I'm not going to need this arm. Delete that. I'm not going to need these. Delete that. And I think, oh, one more thing. And I'm going to not need this. Perfect. So we can take our one that we were sourced from, and now we just have to rename it. And what are we going to call this one? We're going to call it Hub. Let's call it a hub, because it looks like a hub, like a hub of stuff, whatever that is. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna have to hide that. We're gonna already steal that from the other thing. I don't need. Actually, I'm just gonna re-UV map that so that I don't need you. I don't need you. I do need you guys. So we've got a lot of things. We've got to keep our placeholders. So when we map and UV or when we paint it, it has the ambient occlusion shadows, but we are just not going to paint them because they're a part of the null. So that's fine. And then we're going to come in here and let's focus on fixing the geometry of the floor. Let's hide the walls, take the walls, and separate them off as something we don't need to use right now. All right, and these desperately need work. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take what we need. So this, separate that. These are all the fake pipe work underneath. We're going to disconnect that. So only thing we have left should, we need some more. So only thing we should have left are the grates. Perfect. Come in here. And what I said is like people's feet are gonna fall through that. I mean, obviously not really going to because the physics shape is not gonna be that complex. But oh my goodness. All right. Actually, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Select, 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 select. Ah! I'm selecting one face from each piece that I want to keep, and then I'm going to highlight them all like that, and then I'm going to invert and delete. That way I can work on stuff. And then I'm going to select that, detach it, and reset its pivot so I can work with it. Same with this boy. You know what? I'm probably going to reuse what I make over here so it's all connected. All right. That feels about right. Now let's span that across. We're going to apply an array modifier. We're going to space it out there. That's a little much. That looks good. And then we're going to put these guys. Gimme. Detach that. Select and reset it. Make it a little bit taller, and then we're going to recess it down a little bit. Like that. Ooh, that looks pretty. I want it taller, though. Taller. There we go. That's going to make a lot of nice shadows. All right. Now we just need to space those out, but we're going to do it with our little hard ops tools here. Best stuff on the planet. We're going to go this way. And how many should we get? 5? 6. I think that looks dope. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. Collapse that modifier, collapse that modifier, and select these two and join them to this point, and it's done. Just detach those. Take this one, take the bars, and actually we're going to just copy 2 of these over. Duplicate and slide this direction. There we go. Oh my, what's this all about? That's not very pretty. That's not what I wanted either. That's not really what I wanted either. Oh my goodness. Why does that look... Oh my goodness, I messed up. Alright, that's not at all. Let's do this again. Can't revert back enough, far enough. Alright, we messed up. So let's join everything. Weld verts that are going to be damaged. There were apparently 4 of them. Alright, take these objects. That, select all, detach. Take this object, detach. This object, detach. It looks like I need to steal another one because this one, there's that. Duplicate it, drag it down here, detach it. Apparently that's also for it, so we'll do that. Take one of these, duplicate it, drag it down here. X, X, all right, it's Y. Oh my God, where are you? Grab. It's Y, all right, perfect. We'll detach that. That's got its own little thing. That's got a reset, perfect. And then we'll bring it over here. You know, I feel like I probably should have kept the grate. I'm not fully cognizant right now because my head's all screwy. So we're going to try this again. We're just going to do this because I am OCD, and it's probably not a good thing for a 3D artist to be OCD. So do that, detach that. These are going to be dependent on these, so that'll be fine. This one will be fine. We're getting another array modifier. I don't remember it was that many, but whatever. That looks about right. And then while it has an array modifier, I'm going to duplicate it, bring it down here, and size it for this guy. Brilliant. Let's try that again. So this one's a little uneven, so we're going to have to make a couple adjustments here. I can just hide this one or delete that one. That's about right. Take this guy, bring him up. Stop snapping. Oh, sure, why not? That's good enough. And then that one's gonna snap right here. That's good enough. Then we're gonna array that in the other direction. So we'll delete that. Do an array x. I think 4 is fine. Perfect. And I'm gonna just have that just to where it kind of goes into that seam right here. So we're just that's good enough. Kind of how it's like that one, right? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Just needs a little bit more. There we go. All right, so that's good. And then we actually could probably just steal these 2 items, duplicate them, that, grab, rotate 90 degrees, Z, just line them up. And actually, you want to see something cool? We're going to do the same trick we did earlier. We're going to select, oh crap, I can't because it has an array modifier. So I think we're pretty close to using the same thing. So we'll collapse that one, take the 2, join them together. And remember how we snapped them to that little piece over here? We snapped them right on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, select all, go to edge mode and have that the last one. And that should mimic what I needed. I did have it come in a little bit further, didn't I? Yeah. So that must be on this end, I bet. 180 degrees. Oh, yeah. And then, boom. And that just needs to be lowered down a little bit. Snap it to one of these over there, and then we're on the same height. And if my calculations are correct, that should be center there and here. Perfect. I'm going to grab and rotate 180 degrees on the Z. It's probably going to need a little adjustment here. So we're going to, oh wait, we can adjust it. In the middle, right there. Oh, there is a little bit of offset. That's not horrible. Let me let it go. Should I let it go? I'm going to let it go. Oh my god, I can't let it go. Scoot him over a little bit. I think that's about it. And we're talking like fractions of a meter or decimal points of a meter. Thousandths? What? What was it? 110 thousandths of a meter. But it makes a difference a little bit. Yes. Same thing over here. Let's grab him. Grab. We're going to do a Y, and then we're going to just use the move right here to kind of dial it in a little bit more. That's good enough. And same things over here. Center him. Center. I said center. Stop being rude. Oh, I haven't done that. Join those. Center them. Grab Y, X. Perfect. So now let's combine our pieces. And sometimes it's just easier to just select them all, join. Oh, except this guy. Apply. Select them all, join. Yep. Reset. And then we'll select in top-down view. break them apart. All right, now that that looks a lot better. Let's see what it looks like. So blinding. That's not supposed to be like that. Oh, that's why. Those are supposed to be emissive. See a normal one and then a secondary one. It's emissive 0, 1, and we're gonna apply that to these two items. Nope, just that. Assign. Now we have some light. So this is more, well, no. This one, actually, these boys right there need the emissive light too. Way too bright. But without any other, oh my goodness, without any other help, that is very much what it should look like, but that's way too high. So let's do 5.0. See, yeah, I don't know how it manages to find data in that. I can't see anything. Somehow it does. It's pretty impressive. All right. So with the lights coming down like that, it was a lot cooler when we had lights over here. So we can turn those off and assign lights to these guys, which were meant to have lights. Ooh. That's cool. Let's turn these off. Yeah, they don't make much of a difference anyways. Yes. So that is pretty, because I said so. And I think before I was trying to do, oh my goodness, I was trying to put lights underneath here, because there are pipes here. Um, oh, that's cool. It's a bevel shader. Looks like everything's kind of like smoother than it actually is. That's cool. Yeah, that's going to turn out pretty good. All right, so we fixed that. Now we need to do something else. We should probably start UV mapping this because we're going to have to split this in half anyways. So you can see how I break down something this complex into an island. Most likely, the hatches will all be, these 4 hatches and this light will probably be on a island. And these units, that unit, this unit, and these pipes and this thing right here, even this control panel, if I can fit all of that, that would be awesome. And then the rest of the panel would be another map. So that's 1, 2, 3 maps. That's 6 maps. And then this will be 1 for the hatch, 1 for the wall, and then probably 1 for this half of all the geometry here, and 1 for this half over here. That's not actually horrible. All right, let's get to it. So the best way to do that is to break it down to, oh my goodness, there we go. Break it apart to basically what you're, oh my god, so this is that. I might need to put, no I won't, that is a separate object, so it intersects, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to separate it. It's not at all what we're going to do. Over here, I probably can just select it all almost. Detach it. This is going to be a duplicate of this, so we don't really have to do anything with that, and this one's fine. So let's start with here. We will take, we talked about having the door, the wall. For this, where's my wireframe? Interesting. All right, so we're going to select the items that we're going to keep within our thing. So I guess the wall itself probably needs to be broken down. That's fine. Then we're going to do, now that the wall is selected, we can come here. Is there weird duplications, are there? Nope, all right. Uh-oh, we're missing a latch over here. How much do you bet it's hidden somewhere? There it is. There we go. That should be one. I feel like these and these could be another, and I don't know if that's enough. Give me a test. Let's see what it looks like, just to see. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to quickly smart map it and see how ugly it will be. Okay. Yeah, so those are going to need their own because I plan to put some edgeware on that. So that's going to be their own. This one's going to be its own, and then I guess I'm curious on what this would be. Select all of that. Select all that. Detach. Nope, missing some parts. Select all of those. All right. So if we map that, Let's just smart unwrap it. Alright, so with a 1024 on that, actually will come out nice. Actually, it'll be very detailed. That's a pretty high resolution for that. Wonder if I can combine these together. Let's do this. Let's average their thing, pack them, and give them all a 1024. You know, I think I could put them all together. It's ugly. This is not what I'm gonna, what the map's gonna look like. Not at all. But I think I can fit it. God, I know people would actually map like that. I don't know if that's a good idea. Anyways, all right. So let's combine these two. That's not what I had in mind. Let's take this one and this one, join them together, and let's start working on them. This is a cylinder, so I'm going to put a seam on the back side. Marking a seam allows you to unwrap them in real time. If I knew where that drop down was. Oh, it's right here. I'm so used to it being over there. Whatever. All right. Put a seam here. Here. I don't need a seam there because there's no backside to it. I'm probably going to need to break this off. So what we'll do is seam, seam. Mark that. Now we've broken this off. That's not good. What causes that? Oh, that's what that causes. Because there's not a proper vertex that's going in there to connect it. The actual face goes into a zero area, which is horrible. So what you'd want to do is you would add a vertex here on this edge, grab it, and connect it to this one and weld it. Then that way this face can be removed. We're going to have to do the same thing on the side. Select this. Select, oh my goodness. Connect that, weld that, remove. Perfect. That's weird. Something's going on here. That's weird. Look at that. That is a mess. So what we're going to have to do here is delete this for edge and then connect it, making sure you're using a proper connect path, and we'll restructure that. If you don't hit the right one, you'll create a link, but you won't create a path. I'm sorry, you will create a edge, but it won't fill that edge in and restructure that. When you choose connect vertex path, that just basically means it's gonna, if you follow the path, it will go do 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 do. And then if you do connect vertex pairs, it just connects the two. That being said, is that normal? Does not look normal. It is. It just doesn't look like it. Well, what a optical illusion. Anyways. Alright, so let's start making our lines here. This thing's gonna get cut out, so mark that. Mark that. See how it's building out that map. We might want to actually fully separate these edges, but I hate doing that. Maybe it'll even itself out. Let's give it a chance. That is an edge. This one is not. Force of habit. That's not horrible. Seems like it's coming together now. Oh my god, I probably should put a face in here. That's how you create a cylinder. You can grab the two ends, throw them on their end. You don't have to. Sometimes it doesn't work in your favor because you can put these cylinders in little other places that you would want to hide them. Let's see here. Let's break this thing off. I think this thing's going to get in the way. Oops. I do that to make sure that the connection I made is an actual connection, not just an edge connecting two vertices. It works. Oh my god, that's going to be a lot of stuff. So let's just kind of figure it out. Now, what we can do is, instead of wasting our time in UV mapping, we can just copy it over. It's exactly the same mesh. So you would want to do that using a very specific set of skills. You would grab this boy, all of it, duplicate it, bring it over, set this to this vertice, and snap it to the same one right here. You want to detach it first so you can actually separate the two. Actually, vice versa. You want to detach this one. There you go. And this one that's UV map it is not still attached. So let's reattach it and delete the old one. Boom. Then we're in business. Next thing is the pipes. Sure, why not? Pipes are really easy. Oh my goodness, do you guys see that? I see that. That's not right. Let's fix that. Oh my god. We're gonna have to break that off. I guess we don't. Our normal is always going to be wrong because our frame of reference is 45 degrees. We're going to have to use the world scale to fix that. So we'll take the whole object, detach it, center its pivot, duplicate it so we can snap it back into place, grab and rotate 40, brilliant. Grab, rotate 45 degrees. That looks spot on. I think that's usually my math is right on that. And we're going to flatten this out with world normals. First reset it. We're going to grab the side that we want to zero it out and hit 0. Same here, we're going to grab it and start stretching, and then on our keypad or key on the top, just hit 0. And that will zero it out because it's literally doing this. Same here. You know what? Screw it. Just move it down. It's right over the last edge, I think. Let's tuck it back in a little bit. It's about where it's on the other one. Is it? Oh god, no, it's further down. Let's move it further down. Good enough. Alright, and then while we're at it, we might as well just UV map it and shade smooth it. It is definitely not shade smoothed. Once you understand how UV maps work, they are extremely fun to play with. Said no one. So I know what you're thinking. They look like elephants. Brrr, with that long snout and those big cute eyes. They're elephants. Get your head out of the gutter, you perv. Anyways, all right. Let's come in here and this guy's that. Let's go back into modeling here. And I want to set its. I bet we have some shade smoothing going on here that I don't like. Let's see your normals, texture space. Where is it? Geometry data. Nope, it's clean. So we just need to shade smooth it. Let's get rid of this temp thing. Oh my god. UV. Oh my god, I messed up my other window. Not good. I'll have to fix that. That's correct. That's fine. That's incorrect. Alright. Does that mimic? Please don't. Yeah, what? That's right. That's right. That's wrong. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have to fix this. This is gonna drive me crazy. If I don't fix it, I'll forget. Let me save that. Go back to our normal thing here. Alright, that's good. That's right. That's right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now, on my other screen, modeling should be the layout. Animation should be that. Shaders is not right, so I gotta fix that. Join those. My UV map thing is not right, so that's better. Image is fine. Compositing is fine. Actually, I don't need compositing that much. Whatever. And then assignment, I don't need that. Perfect. Did it? And this one's broken too. No. Oh my god, I think it does copy over. It does. Eek. It didn't before. Oh, piss. Oh well. It is what it is. Have to. I am so confused what's going on with Blender right now. Let's quit it. Reopen it. So loading our default scene. That's correct. That's correct. Yes, 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 yes. My. Oh, I see what it does now. Hold on, it isn't broken. I'm broken. That would be the outliner, and then that one, join that direction. It affects every window. Alright, so that one's that, that one's that. Shaders, same thing. I've just got to put it back to properties, and then join that. UV image, same thing. Properties, and join that. Image. That's set the properties. Compositing. Set the properties, and join area. And then SL assignment. Properties, join area. Alright guys, I'm just fixing my UI. It's all messy. And apparently I cannot have it in both, so it sucks. That's not right at all. That's weird. This needs to be a 3D viewport with two horizontal splits. Like that. This one's going to be the timeline. This one's going to be the graph editor. All right, so that's correct. That is correct-ish. That's correct. That's correct. All right, now what about this side? Modeling, that's correct. That's fine. That's wrong. That's wrong. Put it back. That's not even the right window. And then, I think I'm almost done. Give me a second here. Compositing, join area, that's fine. And then SL assignment. Join up, join over. Perfect. So modeling, yep. Animation, yep. Shaders, yep. UV, yep. Image, compositing, SL. Perfect. So what we're do now is save this as our project scene, and then set it as our default scene, and then hope that it's clean. Yeah, it was good. So we'll quit, save it, reopen this. Theoretically, everything should be right back where it was. Let me actually open the default scene again. That's fine. And then save startup file, yep. Save as default scene, yep. Save startup file, yep. Go into my preferences, save that, yep. Quit. Reopen one more time. I forgot something, but it's fine, I guess. All right. Oh, guys, if you want to see something cool, there you go. Yeah, 2 of them. Yay. All right. Yep. Yep. I'm just looping here. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right. Reloading this. It looks normal again. Let's go back to what I was working on. And let's get back in business. All right. So this is going to be that pipe over there as well, so it's good. Let's rotate it 45 degrees that direction. By the way, if you rotate something by hitting G and then R, and you hit Z, and you type in like a number, 4 or 5, and hit Z again, it will go the other direction along local, and then it kind of does a different one. Anyways, and then what we're going to do is grab, why not this vert? We're going to snap it to this vert, but I have to be looking at it, so snappy. That one, delete, copy, individual origins, local. We're going to duplicate that, bring it over. Same thing on this guy. Active element. Snap it to him. Oh, that was part of the other scene. So, hide that. Nope. Just select this. Select all of that and delete. Perfect. Got our pipe cleaned up. Enough dirty jokes for one night. And then we'll come here. This is, I think we're gonna combine all of this together, right? Yeah. Next, we're gonna work on this. So I managed to mess this up pretty good. So let's clean up and dissolve that. Set some simple lines and it's done. This is gonna be very easy. Mark. grab the face, just unselect one of them, mark, and then the rest of it's proper. The only thing is it's connecting now is the only flat face. If I connect it here, these will distort. If I connect it over here, these will distort. It needs to be on the flat face that it connects to. If you look right here, it will stick out and create a bunch of gaps between the island. So if I did it like this, let me show you guys. I put seams on there like that, and unseam these, so watch what happens. It becomes a bird. You don't want that, because then you have stuff that can fit in this area, and this is sticking out too far. So, and you can try the other direction, and that, and that might work a little bit better, actually a little bit shorter. Honestly, I don't know if there's much of a difference, but I know the other way is too far. So, all right, that's done. Let's take this guy, let's clean him up. Still have most of our geometry there. I'm gonna make some connections. Did I use the right one? V, not C, V. Which is oddly right next to it. V, Shift V, nope. Yeah, it has to be in order. V, V. All right, this one's pretty easy. We're just gonna put seams, everything. And honestly, we can do it one of two ways. We can seam out the box. And put seams on these so it looks pretty. Like that, and then we'll do the same thing here. Boom. But if we do that, then we end up getting these boxes that can be moved around. If we actually unseam these right here, it'll be part of one island like that. So that's not too bad. These are all duplicates, so we're going to take one, fix it, and then we're going to copy them down. So let's take one, grab it, detach it, fix it, clean it up. That's not very clean, so let's do this. Triangulate, convert to quads. This is actually going to be kind of, you know what? Let me show you some good geometry tips that are better. Now, some people say that if you were to fill this backspace, this entire backspace, it would take up more texture space, but you would lose geometry space, or you would gain geometry space. So you wouldn't have so many vertices, or vertices rather. Let's limit that. You know what? I say it's not a big deal. Let's do with what we got. Make some connections. Hi, my name is Vertex. Hi, my name is Vector. Well, it's nice meeting you. Let's work together on a project. All right, now we're connected, making connections. Is that funny? I don't think so. And I sure hope I feel better tomorrow. I feel like crap today. Uh-oh. So, like, I woke up this morning, and I made some coffee, and I had, no, my boyfriend made coffee, and he, I had a banana with it, and not with him. I had banana with my coffee, and then I worked out, and I worked out really hard yesterday, day before yesterday. No, yesterday. And then today I worked out hard too, and now I'm just not good. Like, very, I can't draw. Whatever. Anyways, actually what we're gonna do here, and I think I worked out way too hard. I felt like I was having a stroke all day. Like, Like, not even joking. Yeah. Take these. We unseam them. Perfect. So we've made boxes. We're gonna go around the corner. We're gonna go here. Mark that. And that's actually clean enough. Perfect. Look at that. Bam. And then we're going to take that one and we're going to duplicate it down Z. My axis is way off, so we're going to just have to do it like this. I thought that was... give me a second here. Oh, it works in that mode, just doesn't work in this mode. Weird. Very weird. Alright, anyways, let's get it going here. Let's set it here. And I'm going to duplicate it down. Duplicate it down. Duplicate it down. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's been an hour already? No kidding. It's been an hour and almost a half. I have to get ready for bed. Because I have to be at work tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Yay. Alright, well let's do this real quick. We'll grab these. That one, that one, that one. There. Delete them. We'll take these boxes that we made. Join them back to this boy. Save. All right, so overall, we're getting the majority of this. Whoops, that one. These all belong together. So it looks weird. It's like this one's really big. These are really small. What I'm going to do is I'm going to average out the island size, and then I'm going to pack them, which I don't have my packing tool. Like that. I just have to finish the rest of them, and they'll be spot on. So that's something this is stuff. These are ones I've done. These are one I've done. That, and then these little ones right here are not ones I've done. So the big messy stuff like this and this and this are not ones I've done. Which I'm pretty sure has something to do with these boys. That, and all of this big guy. Yeah. Oh my god, you are a mess. You are a hot mess. But we'll fix it. Yep. Just next time I gotta get ready for bed. Sorry guys. Anyways, it was a pleasure showing you what I did tonight. Next time I am online, I will be streaming. And I'm going to be uploading every single video I make here directly to my YouTube channel. Because I didn't realize that Twitch only does like a 14-day retainment for videos, so I'm gonna offload them to YouTube so you can watch them, and they're gonna be in tutorial or just progress videos, and I'll probably put them in whatever fancy little folders, whatever. And then yeah, that will be that. Wish me luck tomorrow, feeling better. Anyone in the chat, just say good luck. That'd be awesome. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah. Anyways, yep, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. And always, Ngons for life. Rawr. If you don't know what an Ngon is, this is what it is. Ngons are basically like N stands for number, and then gon. So like poly, and then a triangle, polygon, Ngon stands for the numbers. So it could be technically a 5-gon or a 6-gon or hexagon. But anyways, and that's what Ngon is. So people say that they're not good because they don't subdivide well, and there's speculation on how to do them right and wrong. There is a good way and a bad way to use them, but I don't work in high poly right now for Second Life, and if I do, it'll be normal, and then I will be for normal mapping, and I will worry about Ngons, but right now I'm not worried about them too much. Though you will see I do quad up a lot of stuff. Usually, sometimes, like this is not. That is actually a quad. And that's a quad. But this is not a quad. This is actually an Ngon. Look how many sides it has.